A Denver jury has delivered a forceful message on police accountability and the sanctity of public safety by awarding a staggering $19.7 million to 6 innocent bystanders wounded during a police shooting incident. The significant verdict arose from a 2022 event where Denver Police Department officers opened fire in a crowded downtown area while attempting to apprehend a suspect, inadvertently striking and seriously injuring the plaintiffs. The case centered on the officers' alleged negligence and the use of excessive force in a scenario that critics argue was poorly managed and recklessly endangered the public. The jury's decision is not merely a financial judgment. It's a profound legal and moral indictment of the police protocols and training that led to the injuries. The 6 plaintiffs, whose lives were permanently altered by the random violence, testified to the life-altering physical, emotional, and financial trauma they endured. The award is intended to cover extensive medical expenses, compensate for lost wages and future earning potential, and, crucially, address the immense pain and suffering caused by the incident. This compensation acknowledges that the city, through the actions of its police force, directly and severely violated the trust and safety of its citizens. The anatomy of the incident and legal challenge. The incident unfolded when DPD officers encountered a situation requiring the apprehension of an individual. Details of the chase and the rationale for the ultimate decision to fire weapons in a busy urban setting were central to the trial. The plaintiff's legal team successfully argued that the officers' actions demonstrated a critical failure in judgment. By choosing to discharge their firearms in an environment where innocent people were highly likely to be struck, the officers exhibited a disregard for standard policing best practices, which prioritize de-escalation and the minimization of risk to the public. Police departments operate under strict guidelines designed to prevent this very type of collateral damage. These protocols typically mandate that officers must have a clear target, a thorough understanding of the backdrop, and a reasonable certainty that their actions will not endanger bystanders before resorting to lethal force. The jury, in finding for the plaintiffs, essentially concluded that these essential standards were egregiously violated. Expert testimony during the trial likely focused on tactical failures, poor command and control, and inadequate assessment of the environmental risk, all contributing factors to the tragic outcome. A landmark ruling for police reform. This $19.7 million verdict immediately places it among the most significant jury awards against the Denver Police Department, and it represents a landmark ruling for police accountability in the state of Colorado. Such substantial monetary judgments have far-reaching implications that extend beyond compensating the victims. They serve as a powerful financial incentive for municipal governments to enact meaningful police reform. When a city faces the prospect of paying tens of millions of dollars, funded by taxpayer money, for an officer's misconduct, the political and administrative pressure to overhaul training, revise use of force policies, and implement more rigorous supervision becomes immense. Departments are often compelled to invest more in non-lethal de-escalation techniques, specialized training for high-risk arrests, and a clearer delineation of when and where lethal force is permissible. Moreover, the public nature of the trial and the size of the award amplify a national conversation about the safety of policing in American cities. It reinforces the principle that police officers are not above the law and that police departments can and must be held financially liable for the tangible harm their operations inflict on the very public they are sworn to protect. For the 6 victims, the verdict offers a measure of justice and a pathway to recovery. For Denver, it's a costly mandate for change. The city now faces the difficult choice of whether to appeal the verdict, a move that could prolong the victim's suffering and further inflame public sentiment, or to settle the massive judgment and begin the necessary process of structural reform within the DPD. Regardless of the next legal steps, this jury decision will resonate through the city's budget, its police force's training manuals, and the public's perception of safety for years to come. It underscores the high price of tactical errors when police intervention spills beyond the intended target and into the lives of innocent citizens.